Hello, this is Nicole with Tax Templates Inc. I'm going to walk you through TTI's Personal Tax Scenario Worksheet. This worksheet projects tax results considering income, deductions, refundable and non-refundable tax credits, and transfer payments. It quickly determines comprehensive after-tax outcomes for almost any need, including separate presentation of any marginal amounts. This solution has been built to give you lots of flexibility. You can project up to 8 scenarios, either several for one individual or to cover an entire group of taxpayers in one document. You also have the option to easily change between provinces and tax years. We offer multiple view modes to accommodate different amounts of detail. For this example, we'll use the default minimal view, which presents frequently occurring income types and deductions. We'll be using the built-in completion guide to walk through the scenario. This system of orange links, descriptions, and tick cells helps you confidently navigate this worksheet and complete your scenario. Tick cells are used to track completion and support feedback during any file reviews. The first instruction from the completion guide is to enter the taxpayer details, such as name, province, and tax year. With this worksheet, we can project several years into the future using known and/or projected rates. When this section is finished, the completion guide directs you to the next step. After we click the hyperlink, we'll have to enter the taxpayer's income. Let's include some employment income and capital gains. Then put a review tick in the orange cell to indicate completion. The completion guide moves on to the next step. If TOSI is applicable, we can include the applicable TOSI amounts for the client. This won't apply to our situation, so we'll just leave a tick to confirm that we've considered these effects. The completion guide then directs us to include contributions and carry-forwards, such as RRSPs, net capital losses, and donations. For RRSPs, we'll include both the contributions and deduction limit for the taxpayer. Let's put a tick in the section's orange cell to move on. This worksheet supports up to 6 dependents per taxpayer. Let's assume that the taxpayer has a young child. To activate the dependent, we'll just input their date of birth. We'll also include any child care expenses that may apply. We can then proceed to input any other deductions or credits. We have options for deductions to net income, deductions to taxable income, tax credits, and other amounts. We also provide flexibility for multiple scenarios, such as changing tax years, different taxpayers, or other alternatives. On this worksheet, we can change the year ends and change any amounts below to build projections for our clients. All ending carry-forward balances automatically become the opening for the next year when the year-end changes. Once we've entered all relevant amounts, the last step is to optimize the taxpayer's discretionary amounts. This worksheet has built-in Discretionary Amounts Optimizer to support the efficient use of contributions and carry-forwards. When we click this button, our specialized algorithm will determine deductions and credits to bring federal taxes to nil while being mindful of key limits such as AMT and TOSI. Any amounts claimed can be adjusted in the discretionary section to support alternative strategies. We can review the net cash outcomes on the Base Results tab, which also presents the refundable credits and transfer payments the taxpayer is expected to receive. This worksheet comes with charts to show how the net cash results were reached, allowing you to present your clients with the relevant bottom line and its breakdown on one page. At this stage, the Base tab and its results are established, and we're moving on to complete the marginal side. This next step is optional depending on your client's needs. This step will determine the marginal tax effects for a scenario relative to the outcome of the base scenario. It has the same options to include multiple forms of income, deductions, and credits. Let's assume our client is considering an early withdrawal from their RRSP. On the T1 Marginal tab, we include the amount of the withdrawal as income. Before reviewing the results, it's useful to click the Optimize button, which allows this worksheet to efficiently eliminate federal taxes for the taxpayer. We can then jump to the Marginal Results tab to view the impact of the marginal amounts, including all deductions, refundable and non-refundable credits, and transfer payments. This worksheet also includes a Total Results tab that combines existing and marginal results together. If you have any further questions about this worksheet, please email us at support@taxtemplates.ca.